First, I'd like to say good afternoon to all faculty, staff, and then most importantly, the students. As Ms. Webb stated, my name is Natasha Coleman, and I am the candidate for the position of Student Senate Vice President. Let me first start by saying that the previous executive board has done a marvelous job by addressing the student needs, providing great activities for the body, as well as bridging the gap between faculty and students. As a student senate, we are always in need of more improvement, and I feel that I can assist in improving things as a whole. So join me in building the path to a better future. If I'm elected, I will make it my duty to make sure that all clubs and organizations are properly represented on this campus. I will also strive to instill the same Coppin pride that I have in every student who comes to the threshold of the university. It is my job to make sure that your concerns and comments are recognized and dealt with. Also, I will make it my business to show students what a great leader is and bring them into the same programs that I had the opportunity to attend. Excuse me. All students should strive to set the bar and go above and beyond. I would like to remind you all that this position is not a figurehead. It's actually a lot of work, and I feel that I'm best qualified to perform the job. I apologize if I wasn't funny enough to earn your vote, or if I'm not popular enough, to get your vote, but that my demeanor and my professionalism will serve in this place. Please remember that the people you vote into these offices are your future leaders, so you want to take in mind everything that they say and everything that they do, because it affects you as a student body. We're trying to build, like I said again, we're trying to build a better path to a better future. So just, again, please remember those things, and thank you for your time. My name is Natasha Coleman, and I'm running for your Student Senate Vice President.
As I've stated, my name is Mitch Robert Norrell, and I'm running for the President of the Student Senate. My name is Mitch Robert Norrell, and I currently serve as Mr. Coppin, 2010-2011. Moreover, I was born in Haiti. At age of 15, I relocated to Brooklyn, New York. I graduated from John Dewey High School in 2007. Importantly, I have 7 years of experience, and today is a great pleasure to stand before you proudly and say that I'm one of your candidates. We as a student have come far, so far, and we have seen so much. Yet, there is so much more to do, and so much to see at Coppin State University. So today, let's ask ourselves, what kind of change do you, students, want to complete our mission here at Coppin State University? Or what kind of change do you want the upcoming freshmen to experience? Do you want Coppin State University to retain the same and effective student leaders? Or do you want to vote for a leader who is ready to work with each and every one of you, who will go an extra miles for the betterment of the campus? Well, this is our time to answer the call. It's time to have different student leader at Coppin State University, one with different leadership styles as president of the Student Senate. In fact, the time has come for more program involvement on and off campus. We need to have a student senate who is not biased, one who represents one cause, and that leader is me, Mitch Noel, who will fight for the students. The time has come to restore and promote our school spirit. On-campus spirit, on our campus, can growth again, not with my other delegates or my other opponent. I firmly believe that I'm one of the best candidates for the job, because I have 4 years of experience as serving as president on numerous occasions, including experience relating to non-profit organization. Do not vote for me because you know me, but vote for me because you want change. You want a competent leader. Do not vote for my other opponent, but vote for a change. A leader who will do so much. For a leader who will work for the students, not against them. One of my opponents have 2 years in office, but what she has accomplished while in office, yes, she has experience in the office, but I don't think my opponent is suitable for this leadership role. For Mitch Noel, not because vote for me, not because of my background, but because you want change here at Coppin State University for all students, staff, faculty, and administration. And I'm ready to deliver this change. For those schools who believe that we cannot maintain our school spirit, we will respond to them with a spirit that represents the mighty eagles. Yes, we can, and yes, we will. Thank you very much.
Coppin first, Coppin first, Coppin first. This is my song, my mantra, my motto, Coppin first. I've been blessed to serve as a student leader all 3 years that I've attended Coppin State University. From the beginning, I felt welcome here, but now I feel at home. My literal home is in Little Rock, Arkansas with my parents and siblings. I'm the oldest with a younger brother and younger sister. Now with that comes a very unique responsibility. I have to keep a strong and objective relationship between my parents and my siblings. I often have to fight to ensure that each party sees the other's point of view and to make sure decisions are made so that everyone is satisfied. Under that, there is an even deeper dynamic working. I have to discern when my younger brother and sister need a friend to talk to and guide them, and when I just have to get them in line. It can be a challenge, but when it comes to family, it's all part of the job, and I gladly accept it. The same thing is applicable to my Coppin family in fulfilling the duties as president. I would have to tread the line between faculty and administration and students, know what issues to push and what issues to let ride. I would have to discern when to be an understanding student and when to be a steadfast leader. It can be a challenge, but when it comes to family, it's all part of the job, and I will gladly accept it. A common strategy when running for a position is to yell, change, 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 hoping that it will rile the listeners. But not all change is for the better. Rather, my mission is for progress. There are many things that are already in place that I believe should be continued, such as working to create a digital game room, hosting events such as the Carnival and Easter egg hunt, and educating students with political events such as Guide to Approaching Administration. I certainly have my own ideas for approaching next school year, but I do not want to throw away the things that have worked. My platform consists of an eight-point plan to be implemented during my administration. These include issues that I believe are important to the Coppin students and need to be addressed in order to effectively continue the progression towards success already made by my previous administrations. Initiative number 1, increase student organization involvement and administrative support. Number 2, to reach out to commuters and address their issues and concerns. 3, enhance student government effectiveness. 4, foster off-campus relationships. 5, advance community outreach. 6, lessen the gap between administration and students. 7, create additional educational, social, and political events. And 8, work with parking and transportation services. All of these initiatives tie into the Coppin First cycle. If we can garner a better experience for each student while at Coppin State University, we can increase Coppin pride. This will foster a sense of camaraderie and family, which will help students graduate in 4 years. This leads to better retention and graduation rates, which in turn equals more support from the government and alumni. Ultimately, this comes full circle to creating a better Coppin experience and more Coppin pride, and so the cycle continues. As president, I will do my best to represent my Coppin family. I believe that I am at a unique vantage point to be able to best serve the student population. My experience as your queen has taught me how to carry myself in the most professional way possible. It has helped me gain business relationships that I would have otherwise not been able to foster. In addition, I already have experience in a student leadership position, and I have an idea of what works, and for what does not work, ideas on how to make it better. I have the experience as serving as a senator for 2 years and received the Senator of the Year award at last year's DOSA Awards. I believe it is important for the student body president to live on campus so they can be closest to the issues affecting their peers and gain personal relationships with the student body. Being that I will live on the honors floor next year, I will be able to work with and mentor freshmen in Daly Hall, while my colleagues in Devon Hall will certainly keep me up to date with any changes that occur within that residence. It is of the utmost importance now, as the relevance of historically black colleges and universities nationwide is being questioned, that we have strong, substantial leadership. Those who can stand up and fight for the issues affecting our students, our learning experience, and our school as a whole. Those with previous leadership experience and an outpouring love for the institutions and the entire network of HBCUs. We need leaders who are proud products of our schools and can recruit students to keep them viable. Our HBCUs are a testament of strength, hope, and faith, and our leaders must echo these sentiments. I'm asking you to vote me as your president, but even more, I'm asking you to vote for yourselves. Vote to invest in your future and the future of your university. Vote to better your experience at Coppin and a brighter future for Coppinites to come. Put yourself first, your community first, your institution first. Vote Coppin first, Coppin first, Coppin first. Thank you.
I've been active in the Student Senate, various clubs, organizations, and also hold 7 student leadership positions. Throughout my journey in different roles here at Coppin, I've been molded and shaped to the young lady you see before you today. The most honorable, noble faculty and staff administrators at Coppin State University has to offer. I've been met with nothing of encouragement and continued support of my motivation as any student can ask journeying through college. It was no question for me for being a Coppin State student leader is what I wanted and needed to do, and that was what I did. My freshman year, I served as a senator known as American Humanities Student Association, then decided to run and was elected Student Senate Secretary. But I couldn't stop there. Last year, I decided and was elected to serve as your academic year Student Senate Vice President. My time in these student leadership positions and many others has been nothing but amazing and very productive. I have served in the past 2 Senate administrations and am afforded the opportunity to be elected as one of your student liaisons between faculty and staff, students, and to help progress your overall enhanced Coppin State University experience. With my platform being building the bridge between the past, present, and the future of Coppin State University, I plan on doing just that. And that's why I, Keisha Johnson, stand here before you today as your next student body student president. Barack Obama said, "This is our moment, this is our time." And I believe this is our moment and certainly our time to fulfill the potential that the university has to be. I stand before you today. I truly believe I'm the most inclusive candidate to take on this task. Why, you ask? Because I've not only actively listened and responded to issues, concerns of students since being in student leadership, I also work and help establish much-needed relationships with many university officials, and having these relationships has brought to resolution, in some cases, immediate change, and more importantly, has opened the doors that might otherwise have been hard yet get to follow. In addition to being a member of the Student Activities Programming Board, it has offered me the first-hand experience and have consistent programming, learning what community and resident students see what happens on campus. It has also given me the opportunity to see what works and what needs improvement. Furthermore, I have served my organizations as a National Pan-Atlantic Council representative, giving me a chance to understand the dynamics of Greek life at Coppin, which allowed me to be a part of the increase of the positive image of the overall hard work within the Greek community. In being your student vice president this year, I have not only stepped up to the plate, but being a better leader. I've also been a part of the fight improving your overall experience. How will this help in being your student senate president? I'm glad you asked. With the experience and knowledge I've gained as my days as a senator, I will help continue to listen for the perspective related on school topics, such as enrollment, retention, programming, and professional development, to name a few. Using this tactic over the years has provided a strong, straight-to-the-point feedback that has led to many new enhancements you see today on campus. I'll continue with the open lines of communication with all students, faculty, staff, and administrators, because through this work ethic, Coppin has developed through the Coppin presence we are today. I have attended many conferences representing Coppin State University with the utmost pride, establishing my relationships from schools as far as Florida, making Coppin best known what we stand for. This year alone, the Student Senate has done a great job by encouraging students to be more involved. With the knowledge gained, we must continue this legacy, and who better to do it than a student leader, a student who's attended various meetings and With the knowledge we gain, continue this legacy. Who better to do it than a student who has been to these meetings with the foundation of our improvements very laid. The student who, this past 3 years, has worked with different styles, leaders, and the student who has not only reaped the benefits of hard work, but have put in the time and now willing to continue to improve, bring forth improvements at Coppin's mindsets.